we should be live. There we go. Hey, everybody. Going Anders. What's up, boy? I'm gonna fix that thumbnail real quick because for some reason it just kicked me off the thumbnail. That was lame. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Okay. There we go. I'll head back to YouTube. Okay. So we are going to be making the vegan ham, the vegan cheese, or at least starting it. We're not going to be like completely making it, but we are going to be starting it at this point. Wearing an apron because it will be a little messy. It'll be quite a bit messy actually. But we will try to maintain being clean. The links are in the description for the inspiration for these recipes. I'm not following them hand in hand. Like, I'm not gonna go 100% on these recipes. So where I'm matching it 100%, but I'm going to be matching the recipes for the most part. But the links to the inspiration are in the description. For the vegan cheese, the inspiration was for the vegan cheese, the inspiration was Chef TJ for his vegan mozzarella. For the inspiration of the ham, it is Bolt the Flavor Vegan. And yeah, just giving a shout out. I'm not following the recipes tooth and nail, but I am going to be following it to as much as I can. Pretty much this is just day one, so it's just going to be the prep. This is a 3-day process. It's not going to be it's not gonna be one and done. We are gonna be having 3 streams back to back to back every day for each stage. So this stage is just doing the wash the flour pretty much. And so what you're gonna need to do for washing the flour, I'm using unbleached all-purpose flour because unbleached just has a higher protein content than bleached flour. So we're just using unbleached today. I'll just have a thicker, more meaty ham. Not sure how that's going to affect the vegan cheese, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. And FYI, I just want to point out that all my donations, they do not actually fund me directly. It's pretty much just going to paying off my van loan, because when I turned in my van, they did end up selling it at auction. For those who were actually remember that. This flower feels really good. I'm getting distracted. The van only sold for $5,000, roughly $6,000, and so I still owe $9,000 for the loan. And so pretty much all my money that it does get donated to me just helps pay off that van, because that's going to be the first stage to paying off, or to getting me to Sweden, is paying off the van. Hi, you're live, by the way. Yeah, we're not baking. I'm making the vegan ham. Yeah. Yeah. That's my sister Alicia. She's the one who lives next door that I've told you about. You're fine. Yep. So that's where the cat. Nope. You say hi to that.
Oh, hi.
Love you too. So first, with the food coloring and the water, it's going to be 6 cups. I don't know how much that's in millimeters. I don't know how much that is in millimeters, but it's going to be 6 cups of water. And the first one is going to be 1/8 of a teaspoon. So, and then the second one will be 1/4 of a teaspoon. And 1/4 is 1.25 millimeters. So, already making a mess. Grand. But I have to be very, like, that comes out way too fast. There we go. Don't judge me. I feel the criticism right now. All right. I don't need to hear it. That is gonna. If I didn't get that off right away, that would stain the whole counter. Shh. You keep your mouths shut, okay? Nobody tells. Nobody snitches, okay? That is a rule. No snitching on this video. That is so red. Explains why you need so little. And so this is all cold water, by the way. Hi. This is my mom's house. One. Two. At the end of my streams, this is where the inside looks like. 3. Theater. I like counting in Swedish, so you're gonna hear me count in Swedish. 5. 6. Jumper. What is a jumper? Translate jumper to me. Is that sweater? I feel like that's for sweater. It. Cool. 3. 4. 5. There we go. So now we just go ahead and mix. Make sure it's nice and colored. And now we're gonna slowly migrate the water to the flour. Not dumping it in all at once. We want it to absorb so it's not gonna be spilling over, obviously. Just kind of mix it in there. And then put a little bit more. I thought these bowls were gonna be bigger. Yeah, I thought these bowls were going to be much bigger. But it will be enough. Now we can just dump the rest in. Now we just make the dough ball. Trying not to make as much of a mess as possible. You know, cleanliness is key. Well, thank you. Yeah, the sweater is popping. Ah. No, it is getting in the way. So this, for anybody who doesn't know, wash the flour. You are all going to learn now. And this is all going to teach you how to make seitan. And while we let this rest in water, because after we make the dough balls, we have to let it rest in water. I am not going to wear this sweater. This sweater is going to drive me crazy. I'm going to take it off. We're going to go to short sleeve. I guess I'll finish making this one first. Hey, Pio. And Mason. Yeah, so we're teaching you guys how to wash the flour right now. And then we're making the vegan ham and vegan cheese. it's going to be a 3-day process. So if you guys want to keep up with the times, it will be same time tomorrow that this starts, which will be noon my time. I don't know what that time is for you. But it is going to be a 3-day process of cooking and making these this ham and cheese. Okay. There we go. I got over it. I have a whole countertop. I could just, you know. And yes, it will take a while. You know, it's not going to be, this is work that you're putting in. You know, it's not going to be, you know. Oh no, I got flour on my computer. Okay, it's not that much. I guess I should change the camera of the positioning. Or I should just move, you know, that works. Yeah, Sugar will just hang out with me, just sitting there, you know, staring at space while I'm cooking all the time. She just hangs out, you know, just does her thing. Just my little homie. There we go. Now we're getting there. The greatest thing about this is when I first did this, this was like really good for physical therapy. I was still in physical therapy for my hand when I was making this. And it was so hard because my fingers were still really sore. But man, after I got it done, it felt so worth it, and I felt so accomplished. Welcome, Jake. Yeah, we're almost done with the first snowball. Then we'll start with number 2 after I take off my sweater, because I'm not going to keep doing this with my sweater on. This is why it's nice to do it live, because I don't have to do any of the editing for this. I will do some editing, and I will make this a video, but you know, it's gonna be a lot nicer than just to record and try to take a numerous amount of takes. And then edit everything. I can just do the live, one take. And then be done. Okay, I think that's... I'm gonna clean off my hands. Yeah, make sure you get all that off your hands. I was gonna get gloves so I didn't have to wash my hands so much, but you know, it's all right to wash your hands. No need to needlessly, you know, cause harm to the environment, you know, because that's what we're all about, right? It's only the environment. All right, after some time, effort, and patience. By the way, you know, for those who think I'm short, you know, I always hit my head on things, including these lights, on like a daily basis. Okay. And here you are, this brain-looking dough ball. That's number one. I'm gonna clean out this bowl and wash my hands real quick. Just get the rest of that stuff on there. No brain rot today. At least it's not a rotting one, you know? So, fun fact, with this ham, I've had an idea of making a new product line. And instead of dyeing it like ham color, I was gonna make it green. And, you know, get in touch with Dr. Seuss and make a green eggs and ham. You know, just make a, and then it'll be like vegan ham, you know, just, but it'll be same flavor, same all that, you know, just green. Just getting all out this crusties, you know, getting it all in there so we're not wasting anything. Yeah, I think so too, Jason. Or Jake, sorry. I said Jason. My bad. All right. First dough ball is done. Now I'm going to take off this sweater real quick. And we'll get on the second one. I'm gonna have to set everything up now again. This is the sweater in full form. Okay, there we go. Much better. Hey. Also, I have a new template for all my descriptions. If any fellow vegan activists, oh man, that flower feels so good. I like that flower. Feels so good in the hands. If they want a template for descriptions when they're going live or like making videos, I can you guys can just copy and paste the template and just put in all your other stuff. There we go. That, you know, why didn't I do this before? This is so much easier. Just having the short sleeve. This dough ball is going to be a lot lighter than the other one. I don't know if you can hear the ASMR going on right now. There's quite a bit of ASMR going. I think with the... Okay, are we back? Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Cool. Sorry about that. Good thing is when it gets stuck, I see it get stuck too. Like it gets stuck on my computer, so I actually can see that it's getting stuck. So that's nice. I think it's because they started using the internet down the hallway. Probably put in a gap. Okay, now I can start flipping this. really get to work. I want to get my hands all free from the flour in case we start buffering again. Make your own what one day? What are you making? There, Mel. By the way, welcome, Mel. I don't think I've ever met you before, but pleasure. Are you vegan? Unless you're the Mel from Mel and Steve. You're in Canada. Well, greetings. I'm in Utah. Yeah, we're in, this is Utah, USA. So Mel, are you vegan? Nice. Good stuff. What made you go vegan? For me, it was, so I first tried a plant-based diet when I was 17. When I was 15, I went to a music festival, and PETA was doing outreach there, PETA 2 specifically. And yeah, they were just, that's how I got introduced to it. But I only knew that it was a diet at that point. I didn't know that what veganism actually was. And so I kind of just, trolled PETA for what they were doing. I was just like, you think we don't know what happens to animals for food, blah, blah, blah. And yada, yada. We didn't really get into the morality of everything, especially the, like how animals are and how they feel and stuff like that. But anyway, that still planted the seed in me. And 2 years down the road, when I would turn 17, my ex-fiance and I were just trying the vegan diet or a plant-based diet, sorry, for shits and giggles. And we did that for about 6 months. And after that, it was just too expensive because we did it like the worst way. I was just making salads. I legit was just eating salads for 6 months. I was making them as nutritionally dense as possible. And so, and trying to get all the calories that I need, because I worked in landscaping with her dad. And so it was like $200 a week. And so just way too much money. So we went back to a standard diet. And I realized during this time of how great I felt. And so I was just like, well, maybe there's something like maybe there's something to have here. And I realized that maybe I'm just more equipped to eating plants. And then after that, I started looking more into veganism, and I got introduced to vegan gains. And then I started learning what veganism was, and then I was like, well, once I can afford it, I'll get back to it. And so there would be times that I went on and off from 17 to, or like 18 to 21. And by the time I went to 21, I bought this, I had a motorcycle, and I bought this pair of goat leather gloves, and then I realized to myself, if I can buy these, like it just kind of all dawned at me at that moment, where if I can buy $300 pairs of gloves, I can learn how to be vegan and not use animals anymore. And so it was actually clothing that was the ticker for me, because I always had this like convenience and pricing and stuff like that mindset. And mostly it was like, so it wasn't even the diet that actually made me realize and dawn on me, it was clothing that it's not that hard to go vegan. And then after that I was vegan. So from 21 on, I've been vegan. Haven't told that story on this channel in a little bit, so thought it would be a good time to share. Hey Sabby, since you're my main donator here, I thought I should let you know that I found out that my bank account is closed right now. I can't actually use the money, so all donating money actually goes to paying off my remaining loan from my van that I turned into once I turned in to the bank once I moved to Utah, back to Utah. And so pretty much all the donation money I can't actually use. It all goes to paying off the van. And I owe about $9,000. So it does help. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't help. Like, the donations are a huge help, and I do appreciate them. I like having vans. I'm not much of a car person, but I do like having vans. All right. We'll see what you guys think on this, on what actually looks like a brain more. I'll get both of them and we'll compare them. We'll compare these. Which one looks more like a brain? This one or this one? Right hand. So the lighter one or the darker one? The right hand. My right hand was the lighter one. The middle. All right, so now we just fill these boys up with water and we let them sit for an hour. And during this time, we'll make the seasonings. And this is pretty much the minimum I would say you're gonna need, like this bowl size, and these are 5 liters. I don't know how to migrate that into the metric system. I don't know if the metric uses liters, but this is 5 liters of the bowl. And this is like pretty much the minimum that you're gonna need for it's actually pretty challenging to hold it still with one hand. But I got it. Okay. I'm gonna get some cups in there to just put it a little bit more in there. Oh, I have to scroll all the way down to see catch up on the phone. Okay, yeah, just top it off with a cup on each. Maybe one more for that one. And then I'm gonna have to put my fam's dishes in the dishwasher so we can make room for washing these. Yeah, that's good. Now we're just gonna put these to the side, all the way over here. I'm gonna set a timer if I can. The timer on this oven does not work very well. Like, it only does minutes. Like, it doesn't do hours. It's super annoying. I don't know why. Yeah, like, even if you do cook time or timer, here, I'll just set a timer on my computer. I'm gonna wash the hands. Oh, so by the way, I forgot to mention. So since Thanksgiving, which I weighed 210 in Thanksgiving, I have dropped 13, or no, 23 pounds. I am now 187. I might be even less now. But yeah, I dropped a pretty significant amount of weight since Thanksgiving. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna start cleaning up. Put away. I don't know if you can see the cabinet. No, you guys can't. But I did hand make this cabinet. Or hand assembled this cabinet. Hand screwed every screw in here. Because we didn't have a drill. And I'll show you guys. Real quick. I'll show you guys later. My hands are dirty. Timer. There we go. Now, the timer's going. And while we're doing that, we're gonna make the seasoning for the ham. What we're gonna need is food enhancer and kosher salt because it's thicker. That's why we had somebody asked why kosher salt. Kosher salt is thicker, so we need the thicker salt for when we're doing the seasoning because it's gonna need to hold together. So here is a fun story. I got liquid. We're gonna need liquid smoke. That's what's gonna give it the smoky flavor. And last time I had this kind, mesquite. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, mesquite. So I had mesquite the last time we made this ham. And today or yesterday there was the hickory, and I didn't really know the difference. I just like heard hickory ham before, like I've heard of it, but I didn't really know the difference between hickory and mesquite. So I looked it up after I bought it, and after I left, and after I was driving home. And then I realized that hickory will give you a sweeter ham, and then this is going to give you kind of a smokier, spicier flavor. But with the amount that we're using, it's not going to make like a huge difference, and it can still work for ham, or what we're doing for this ham. But I just thought that was funny that, you know, and I was not willing to go back to get the hickory. Gosh, this thing is fucking. Why is it so hard? Ah! This should not be so hard to get off. I give up. All right. There we go. Do I need to turn down the music? Is the music too loud? I can turn down the music. And I can change it. Not loud enough? Well, I can't make it louder. I can, however, now that my hands are kind of clean, I can turn off the noise cancellation. So that's what I'll do. Most of it is not on the floor, okay? I don't need to hear your shit, Poppy, okay? Like, a good portion is on the floor. I'll give you that. Okay, turn it down a bit. All right, there we go. Hey, I said no snitches. That's a rule. You're breaking the rules. We had an agreement to no snitching, all right? We had a rule. By the way, here is that cabinet. By hand, I screwed in every screw. And yeah, took me like all day. Okay, we're gonna clean some stuff. Sorry for the water sounds. Oh, these dishes, I believe, are clean. Yeah, they are. And we need to start. We're gonna need these for tomorrow. Not for today, but for tomorrow. We're gonna need this for today. Turn off the water. I should have had this done before I started streaming, to be fair. But, you know, whatever. Tone, you can yell at me later. This is my my mug that you guys usually see. This is also my mug, but I don't use it very often. It says, my favorite people have paws. Then this one. I think the green one is my favorite. Yeah, they do flicker. At first, I did not like the flickering lights, but they quickly warmed up on me. I'm gonna check the polls real quick for the music. All right. Sorry to those who, sorry to the 13% that said turn off the music. But it stays on. It's not naturally my type of music, but you know, like, whatever, you know, gotta get with the times. You guys aren't in the cupboard. You're next to the cupboard. Jason, did you cheat? Did I hear Jason was cheating? That's not cool. Do you guys like this angle? I thought this was a good angle, and I couldn't think of a better angle at the moment that would where I'd be able to continuously charge my phone and light. Do I need to change the angle? I can see what I can do. I thought it was nice with the tree and everything. Are we talking about Mel? Yeah, Mel. Uh, Mason. Oh, speaking of which, while I'm here, I'm gonna. So I'm only having a few mods at the moment, so there's gonna be a lot of people taken down. I'm only having, and it's not for anyone being bad or anything like that. The reason I'm doing it is just because I feel like this, like having so many mods makes it kind of intimidating for non-vegans to come in and chat and new people to come in and chat. I feel like it creates a more open feel, like open room when there's not as many mods. So I'm removing a lot of mods, and I'm pretty much gonna have it to Mary, Mason, Jason, unless Jason wants to change with tone, because Jason was saying and Mason, Jason, Mary, and Sabby are gonna be who I've decided, because they're the most regular, they're the most, you know, active in the channel, and so am I Jason? Jason used to be Pig's Dream. I feel bad for Miss Katie, man, with how many trolls she has, but yet again, I don't, because, you know, she also gets so many views because of those trolls. Like, her chats are unable to keep up with because there's so many people. She needs a timer on those chats because, oh my goodness. Like, it's so hard to keep up with them. Like, you can't even read what people are saying because it's just nonstop. Okay. We're gonna need that later. It's also good that I have you guys right here because we're gonna need to change the angle to the sink once I start washing the flour. Okay. Pretty much done with the dishes. I think my favorite thing about my mom's house is her sink. I love her sink. It's so nice washing dishes. it's like it's a one-piece sink, which you guys will see later. I'm not gonna change the angle now. What else are you guys eating for Christmas? That's what I want to know. What are you guys making? Give me a second, I'll be back. I just want burgers. Spoken like a true American. Thought you were supposed to be English there, Mason. I'm gonna mute my mic here real quick. Just get. Oh, whoops. That's the one I needed to do. To clean as I'm going along. Like I can't just like have like clean all at once. So you're gonna have to forgive me. But yeah, what are you guys eating? All right. I'll turn it off. My goodness. There you go. I don't know what you guys want to do. I can't, I didn't make a playlist. Maybe I could just play a Christmas playlist, but. That's even worse, okay? All right, fine. I could play. Here. Give me a second. I could only play stream friendly things, so. I don't want to get. Okay, no. Uh, 8 hours. No. Okay, there we go. No, not doing it. Nope. Okay. We'll figure it out. Give me a second. You're killing me, Smalls. Here, I'll make a playlist right now just for you. We'll just make a playlist and I'll just keep generating. We're just gonna make a whole bunch of Suno songs that I'll make a playlist and then. So it's not the same thing over and over again, just for you. The things that. There we go. I have not got over what these songs are gonna sound like, so you're gonna have to deal with it, alright? Oh, one of them's only 1 second. Nope. Okay, library playlist. Okay, home. Library. Oh no. Okay, we both got. Here. I need to go. Uh. Okay, okay. I can't add any more, apparently. it's full. So there you go. Now you're gonna have to deal with it. I made a playlist. You're gonna have to deal with it, okay? And it's gonna be okay. And say hi to Sugar. Hey, baby. Hi. I can't touch you. I'm cooking. Hey, get out of here. No, don't eat it. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Nope. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. Making the big 170. Okay. This Christmas music is so much worse than the other one. I would have rather listened to the other one on loop. Whatever. Where is my... There we go. I think it is... Okay, 1/2. And then 2 tablespoons of the smoke. Yep. Jesus. That was hard. Okay. One. I'm gonna reshake it. And 2. And then get it all mixed in there. Such a strong scent. Smells like a campfire. So we're gonna stick it in ADC, I think is 170 F. It could be wrong, but I think it's about that. And then we're gonna just turn off the oven and let it sit for about 10 minutes. You just turn it off as soon as you put the salt smoke mixture in there. So yeah, just get like, mix it like that. It's gonna look like that. Put it in the oven and then turn the oven off and let it just sit for 10 minutes. Whoops. There's still some salt in here. Forgot to dry off the cup. My bad. This is just gonna get all the moisture out. That's really what we're trying to do here, is just get all the moisture out of the salt. Okay. And now it's time for the other stuff. We're gonna get the bowl. We're gonna dry it out. And then this music is wild. Leave Axel's dust alone, bunny. What? What are we talking about? Y'all talking shit? I'll fight you. And lose, but you know, I'll still fight you, even if I lose. My shirt is a band shirt. So this is the brown sugar I'm using. You can just use whatever brown sugar you want. And it says naturally vegan, so it is vegan. The brown sugar. It was not all brown sugar is vegan. The way it's not is like some of the molasses sometimes comes from animal products. Oh, the band is Avatar. And you're gonna want 1/4 cup. I gotta put too much. One-fourth cup. Yeah, they're awesome. They're my favorite band. So 1/4 cup brown sugar. And 1 tablespoon. Oh, I'm gonna get my other MSG wherever I fucking put it. Right here. We are just out. We would have been just light on the MSG, but we got more, just in case. Oh my goodness. Yes, Chef Axel, which Chef Tones is not pleased with Chef Axel. I am too messy for Chef Tones. And the worst part is I'm trying to be clean. Well, shit happens. Okay, 2 teaspoons of onion powder. At least I can make Chef Tones laugh, At least there's that. But hi, Allison. What are you going to have for Christmas? What are you guys eating for Christmas? I need to know. Okay. Soy Daddy is Tones. Okay, so we got most of the spice mixture. Most of it in here. We just need the smoked salt, which it's been about 10 minutes, I think. Let's see. Yeah. I should lead by example and use oven mitts. And not teach people to not use oven mitts. We're gonna use 1/4 cup, or like 75 millimeters, or 100 milliliters. No, it's not 100. Yeah, like 75 milliliters. A little smoked salt. Just get all that in there. And this is our spice mixture for the salt, for the ham. This is what's all the flavor. Other than the butter, we're gonna use 1 stick of butter. This is what it looks like. And we're gonna use all of this, that whole bowl. We're gonna use all of it tomorrow, not today. We're just making it today for prep tomorrow, so we can just get right to tomorrow. And then, this thing is not closing. Why? Close. Oh my goodness. I think I have a clamp. I definitely have one in my room, but oh, got one right here. There we go. Yeah. So, now that that's done, what else do we need to do? Pretty much nothing until we don't have pretty much anything until we start washing the flour. So, I don't know if I'm gonna just start cleaning up and use this smoked salt for another time. We're gonna use that tray for fermenting the cheese after. So, not fermenting the cheese, the starch for the cheese. Sorry, needed to clarify. Nope. Nope. What is this? Oh, it ended the whatchamacallit, ended the stream or the playlist. I guess I could just download it and make a playlist that way, but it's gonna take time. So I guess we'll do no music for the time being. Is it wash that flour or is it wash the flour? Thank you. It's my mom's kitchen though. It's not mine. We're gonna get a lid for this. We're gonna use that. Are you telling me there's not a lid? That's fun. Here. Just get a smaller one. Okay. Okay. I always said wash the flour. Hi.
Hi.
Water.
Yeah. I'm leaving.
And the you're so shy.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. That's my sister Tierney. She's shy. Okay, so this is going to be used for the first wash, which I think we're about ready there. I think it's, I'm going to check the timer real quick. And then I think we're 6 minutes away. So once I clean up, we'll pretty much just start washing the flour. Okay, so start cleaning up, throwing away. I don't know why I got out the coconut. We can't use that today. That's all for tomorrow. Do you need to refrigerate this after you open? Does it say? Can be stored in or out of the refrigerator. Okay. That's all I needed to know. Tomorrow will be a different angle because we're going to be using the oven a lot more. And the stove. So tomorrow will be an entirely different angle. And I'll have better music plans. I have not. I got kicked from that server for some reason. Yep. So no, I haven't been on there. I haven't talked to James in a while neither. He liked my compliments for his song, but I'm gonna put these over here. So we need to get rid of these wrecks for the time being. What's the matter, sugar? What's the matter? Huh? What is the matter? Okay, cancel. We're done. We're gonna just put these in the sink. It's gonna be nice because now I can do these side by side. The sink is so big. Okay, now it's time to change the angle. I can't really see. Can you guys see? Yeah. You guys can see. Okay, good. So, I'm gonna grab my computer real quick so I can see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the left side. But this is the sink, super nice, really big. And you're gonna see all this starch starting to come apart. The starch does not collect any of the food coloring. All the food coloring goes to, all the food coloring stays on the gluten. So you don't need to worry about, like, you don't need to worry about food coloring getting in, like having pink cheese, for example. because the food starch does not collect any of the food coloring. But we're gonna get all this. Make sure we get all of the maybe. Seems like it's collecting a little bit of the, but that could just be the lighting. But we're just gonna keep washing this over and over. It's gonna be a repeat process. On both of these. Okay. I think that's enough for the first wash. We're gonna get Has that been inactive the whole fucking time? Has that been inactive the whole time? Well, we're almost done. Well, we're almost done. We've done this rinse about 6 times now. We're at 5th. This will be the 6th, and then 6th and final. But now that we're here, this is what it's about to start looking like. This is that grossness right there, that 0 protein. That vegans get, you know. We're going to do one more rinse after this. So you guys didn't watch any of that washing process? It was the whole time? Okay. Look at that. Look at that. You. Nasty. 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 We might have to do a little bit more than 6. We might have to do 7 or 8. It's still pretty starchy. We'll see though. I'm gonna blame Mason, my boss, who's supposed to be here, and yell at me loud enough for me to hear that, you know, shit is going wrong. We can all just blame Mason, okay? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do, I think, 2 more times. Yeah, 2 more times. All right, we still good? Yeah, we're still good. Okay. I'm losing my voice, man. I'm talking too much. I need to drink more water too. Just been nonstop going while I have a water bottle right here. You know what? Here you go. There. That's better. Getting the sweat in, even though the water's cold. Okay. See how it's starting to be less foggy right off the bat? That's great. Means we're almost done. This is either the last one or the next one. We'll see. I wonder who thought of this. Like, who was the brain that thought, we make flour, right? But if we make a dough ball, if we wash out the gluten, we get seitan. Whoever that brainiac was deserves a raise. Oh yeah, one more and then this is done. I'm starting to feel it. It's starting to get that. Yeah, now see, told you. Once it starts to become the gluten again, it starts sticking together, holding itself together. Yeah, one more after this. And then we're done. Yep, 100%. Look at that, though. You. What is that? What's that? I don't know what that is. That's going out. Might have been my nail polish. Oops. Probably what it was. You see that? That is what we're going for, ladies and gentlemen. That. That is the desired thing. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Nice and pretty, holding together. Oh, look at that. Remember to make sure when you're doing this, can't emphasize this enough, make sure it is cold water. You do not want to work the dough or cook, like it will actually mess up the dough if you use hot water. It has to be cold water to make sure the gluten doesn't get any heat to it. I want to keep the dough the gluten as cold as possible during this time so it doesn't proof. Any more than it needs to. Yeah, one more. It's starting to look really good. Yeah, that's looking really good. Last one on both of them. Are we still good? Yeah, we're still good. Weird how a bowl of flour can look like this. Strange indeed. Okay, last one. Here we go. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, you see how much less foggy it's getting now? That's exactly to tell you that this is in fact the last one. Just need to make sure we're getting all these out. Gonna need to be more specific spotting it, getting those. Make sure you just really put a lot of effort into squeezing the rest of that starch out. And it will be kind of squeaky. And it will be a lot firmer now than all the other ones. Like the starch makes it very easy to bust through, but now it's going to be a lot more tough. Squeeze every list. Okay. And there you go. That is what the finished product should look like. Once for this step, anyway. For that step. Now we're just trying to get it all out, most of the water. We want to work out as much of that water as we can. And then we're going to let this drain overnight until next stream. We'll let this drain. Just okay. Now we're gonna dry off this bowl after we rinse it off. And we'll put this in the fridge. Actually, yeah, we're gonna. I don't know how much room I have in the fridge. 1 second. And just put that there. That's it. Why is there so much bread in the fridge? My family. Okay, so we're not going to be able to put that in there. So we'll get one of these guys. We'll put it in here. And just let it sit for overnight. That one's done. Some of you might think this is kind of boring, but for those who actually wanted to see how the process of washing the flour is done step by step through the whole process, other than the time that this was lagging, this is for you. this will get tiring after a while. I mean, I could keep going, but you know, it will get tiring after a while. Because you're just going in there and you're basically just squeezing it the whole time, squeezing all that starch out. Okay. That's number 2. Let's see how much water we can get out. It's going. All right. We can get a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Did you like that sound, Sugar? Hey, hey you, hey you, hey you. Apparently she likes that sound. Okay, that is that. Now, that is also pretty much for today's stream. Tomorrow, I'll either have no playlist or a better playlist. You know, so and you know, for Sabby's sake, Sugar, come here. Hey, you. She's just a tiny puppy. Yeah, you're just a tiny puppy, huh? Come here. Come here. You're just a tiny puppy, huh? Yes. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny puppy. Okay. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. Avoiding meat with fish, eggs, and often root vegetables. Non-violence, but with the tradition. dairy. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, um, my fucking puny arms. Anyway, I love you all. Unless you're not vegan. If you're not vegan, you're a basic ass bitch. Don't be basic. Be vegan. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.